Egyptian Rain, Fair Embrace $6.60, $10 Marbuz. Gwen's Rules is at $7.80, 36 Special Call. Kensington Flyer 26 Our BK at $13. 25 Silver Sister, Stars in Her Eyes 29, Elegant Emerald 4, Highgrove 61 and Sir Chrysler $34. This is the Group 1 Telegraph Handicap over 1,200 metres coming up next in New Zealand, worth $100,000 in prize money. Shortly, runners will be moving into line at Sandown for the Hurricane Sky Handicap, and Cavalier Approach continues to firm on the tote, now into $4.90, while Milk continues to drift out to $3.20. Time now to cross trackside to Greg Miles.
A little over a minute away from a start now, and they'll be called in shortly. This is Gino Miss on the screen with the diagonal striped colours. Not a lot of form to work with here. Punters are going to send Milk out, the favourite. 2 in the stable of John Hawkes, and Milk's rider Brendan Fennick in the black with the cerise cap. Also wears cerise blinkers. There it is in the background there. Yes, Dean, thanks again. Yes, one of the worst days you could possibly imagine. Howling northerly wind and around 41 or so degrees at the moment. Just hope and pray that the bushfires are contained. I understand there's some breakouts near the Macedon Wood End area. For that reason, Stephen King's not coming here today. He's got a property out in that district. And Brendan Fennick will ride race 4, number 7, Deputy Head. Race 4, number 7 is now Brendan Fennick. Guess all of our thoughts are with those people who are under siege from these horrifying bushfires that have been burning for a couple of weeks now. On a day like today, your mind goes back to the Ash Wednesday fires. We're all hoping for those people who are affected by them that it all turns out as best as it possibly can. Okay, we are lakeside for the first time here at Sandown today, and newly aligned track with a brand new home straight. They're moving into the stalls. Fellahin goes up into the gates. That's going to be the most noticeable thing we'll see. Home bend will open up to a 45-metre wide straight, and the only new part of the ground really is the straight. The other section of the course down the back straight has been used, just been really just realigned so that we get a natural turn into the straight. It won't be a sharp bend like the old steeplechase turn. It's virtually exactly the same bend that we had with the track in its old state. Now here's Cavalier Approach coming up into the stalls. Fresh Boy to move in. Ooh, horse down on the inside, sat down on its bottom there. That's Milk. He's standing up in the desired manner again now. Or she is, I should say. Just got down on the gates for a moment though. Fresh Boy about to move in. We're going to see a bit of that today, no doubt. Horses playing up because they don't like the wind, and this is a very strong northerly which will be blowing into their faces down the back straight and will send them home. Now just about right. Our Smoking Joe to come up and complete the line. Just the 6 runners in the first. Track is good. 5.08. The rail is true, and the first race on Lakeside about to get underway. 1,300 and they're racing. Milk jumped okay on the inside, but Fresh Boy had superior pace early and found the lead. Moving up on the outside, Our Smoking Joe in the yellow colours, and then Gino Miss on the inside of Fellahin, and Cavalier Approach dropped out to be last of the 6 runners. Down the back they go now. Fresh Boy the leader. Milk's a half length away, retaining the inside. And about a length further back, or a little less than that now, as Our Smoking Joe boots up and gets to second. Milk eases to third. Fellahin's a length and a half away fourth. Back behind them then on the inside is Gino Miss, and a length and a half Cavalier Approach. At the 800 metres now they start their run downhill, and the leader is Fresh Boy. Our Smoking Joe 3/4 away second. Milk's tucked in third, the inside a half a length to Fellahin. A length and a half Gino Miss, and Cavalier Approach on the outside. At the 500, they're coming around the home turn and into the home straight for the first time on this new circuit, and Fresh Boy enters the straight in front. Comes round the bend, he railed nicely and he got away 2 or 3 lengths at the top of the straight now. Milk goes through on the inside to get to second. Then came our Smoking Joe, who's had enough. The rest aren't making enough impression, headed by Fellaheen. Fresh Boy's away past the 200. Holds Milk by 3 lengths at the moment up the rise. Our Cavalier Approach is coming home on the outside. Fresh Boy the leader though from Milk and Cavalier Approach. Fresh Boy under the whip. There's not much in the tank, but he's home. Fresh Boy by a length on the line to Cavalier Approach, getting up for second in front of Milk. Then there's a break behind those to Fellaheen and another long break to Gino Miss and our Smoking Joe, who sat up outside the leader, weakening to last. Fresh Boy is the winner. Cavalier Approach second and Milk third. It'll be 5, 4 and 6 in the first on the card. Fresh Boy leading all of the way. The uphill rise started to just tell on him in the last 100 metres, but he's had enough in hand to get in. 5, 4, 6 semaphore official. Fresh Boy, the winner, trained by Ray Lawson, written by Dan Nikolic, who's enjoying an extraordinary run right at the moment. 4 Cavalier Approach has come from last to get second, and Milk in third, written by Brendan Fennick. 5, 4, 6, fourth in was number 1 Fellaheen. There's certainly nothing wrong with the track on the opening race, was there? One leading all the way and the second horse coming from last to get up into the placings. Milk looking to have its chance, holding on to third just. Fresh Boy had the one previous start and he was a bit stiff on that occasion in what was probably something a little better than he went round in here today. He finished about 6, 7 lengths away from Rinky Dink, and he was just getting tightened up for room when he weakened. Otherwise he probably would have finished a little bit closer than that 6 or 7 lengths away. Tote dividends, Fresh Boy 4.90 and 2.60. Cavalier Approach paid 2.10. No dividend for Milk. Quinella should be at $11.50. The exact at $20.50, and the trifecta $50.50.
A nice win by Fresh Boy in the first of the day at Sandown, leading all the way. To beat Cavalier Approach, another fast finishing effort, and third, the favourite Milk. The betting drift was right. The opening event in Sydney is coming up at 10 minutes to 1 this afternoon. Here are the ratings on the first race of the day, a 2-year-old handicap. Safety, a special to beat Snow Halo, McAllister and Monty Express. Safety is very short, $1.60 in the latest market. Hong High at 19, Sam Sung a Song 11, Thunderful 9.90, 33 Monty Express, Hint of Success 14, McAllister 33, Snow Halo is a good chance here at $5.30. And that's the field. 8 runners in the first at Rosehill today. And it's a solid program of racing there as we now say good afternoon. And for this Telegraph handicap, number 3, Fair Embrace, is the favourite at $4.40. She's had the one run in New Zealand this preparation at Ellerslie last start. She finished about midfield in the Group 1 Railway Stakes behind Egyptian Rain, and she didn't have a lot of luck. Opie Bosson rides the mare this afternoon, and Opie's been racing in great form. He took out last weekend's Group 1 New Zealand Oaks. Egyptian Rain here is second favourite at $5.30 and firming. Elegant Emerald $5.80, Gwen's Rules $6.20, Tit for Tat $9.60, $10 Marbuz, Our BK $13, and Kensington Flyer is at $27. And shortly they'll be called into line for the ING Telegraph handicap over 1,200 metres. Big afternoon at Trentham. The next race 10 is the Thorndon Mile, worth $130,000 in prize money. And race 11 at Trentham today is the Wellington Cup, over 3,200 metres, a Group 1 worth $270,000. Now, as they get set there, let's check out the official placings from the first at Sandown today, won by Fresh Boy. Second there, Cavalier Approach, a nice run, and Milk ran third. Quinella paying $11.50, and the trifecta $50.50. Let's have another look at the market too for the first race at Rosehill Gardens this afternoon. This is the Ranvet Racing Oil Handicap, over 1,100 metres. A field of 2-year-olds, and very well fancied is the John Hawkes trained Safety with Corey Brown aboard. It's at $1.60. Hong High for Lane Maloney, $19. Sam Sung a Song, Brent Stanley and Gerald Ryan, $10. Thunderful, $9.60. 33 Monty Express. Hint of Success is a $15 chance. McAllister is at $33, and Snow Halo, an interesting runner with Darren Beedman in the saddle, is the second favourite at the moment at $5.50. A warm day at Rosehill, track rated good there for racing. Now, they're moving in well for the Telegraph handicap at Trentham, and Fair Embrace remains the favourite at $4.60. The barrier blanket's been applied to her, and she's about to move into the barriers as we go trackside.
Really. So, yeah, as you say, stepping from maiden to PQ to Group 1, it's like going from a Tiger Moth to a Cherokee to a 747, really, isn't it?
It's unbelievable. I mean, you respect Wayne Herbert, absolutely. He's got a lot of time, Wayne and Ann Herbert, for Elegant Emerald, and $9.35 and $2.35 in her first hit out in Group 1 company basically says it all.
Isn't it amazing, though, Andre, when trainers give them the opportunity to just mature a little bit of age and they can put it all together?
Tit for Tat is the favourite for the Telegraph, as our Australian audience are with us for the first of our Group 1 features this afternoon. We have had brilliant racing, as you've seen thus far, and young Michael Walker rides the favourite, $4.50 and $1.90 jumping from 5. Egyptian Rain, the railway winner, at 6s and 2s. Fair Embrace has support at $7.55 and $2.65, and also support for our BKs now to 7s and $2.35. And Elegant Emerald, welcome to Group 1 company. Elegant Emerald, $9.60 and $3.50. And congratulations to Wayne and Ann Herbert. And there they are there on screen. And look at Ann, pensive mood here. This is nerves for you. And they have the two-pronged attack in the Group 1 feature this afternoon.
Clerk of the course with one yet to come forward. Special call. Marbuz, I think we've spoken a little bit about Marbuz, but when you look at the 1,200 metre record of this fellow, he's had 6 of his 8 wins have been at 1,200 metres. He's had a couple of placings as well from just 19 starts. So the odds about Marbuz are 10s and $3.40, and I put it in my selections. Race 5, the ING New Zealand Limited Telegraph handicap, Group 1, first of the day in the Group 1s, courtesy of Radio Pacific. Here's Tony Lee.
Thanks, Mike. Yes, looking forward to this. Here's the local sprinter. Special call to come up into the line. And that'll just about wrap it all up. I think Bruce had to do the riding. So special call to come in. And the first of our 3 Group 1 races on this unique race day. About to come up for decision, the ING New Zealand Limited Telegraph handicap, Fair Embrace to come up, as well as Kensington Flyer. Goes to the line, special call to come in. In goes Fair Embrace. We are ready now. They make a very good line. Gwen's Rules in the green is drawn in close. The speedsters are set and racing now. Egyptian Rain off the inside, away fairly. Our BK back just a little after the start. Now beginning quickly here is Fair Embrace, as 2 on the inside. Egyptian Rain recovers right with them when they settle down as Gwen's Rules, Elegant Emerald and Tit for Tat. And then Stars in a Rise, Special Call was the next one. Followed by our BK, Kensington Flyer, Sir Chrysler, rather Highgrove a little wider out. And then we have Sir Chrysler and Marbuz as they gallop down towards the 650 metres. And the railway winner, Egyptian Rain, in front. Second on the outside is the Australian Fair Embrace. Tit for Tat in the lion brown colours is third on the outside. And then Gwen's Rules and Elegant Emeralds out a little bit deeper. A special caller as Fair Embrace goes up to Egyptian Rain, little between them. Tit for Tat's asked for the big effort. He's a length away. Then Fair Embrace, our BK. Highgrove down the outside. Fair Embrace on the inside. Egyptian Rain. And now Tit for Tat is asked to sprint very hard under the top weight. He's coming home strongly. Tit for Tat's levelled up. Tit for Tat has got the lead. He'll win. The top weight has done it. Tit for Tat from Egyptian Rain. Fair Embrace. Elegant Emerald was the next. And then Marbuz, our BK. Special Call, Highgrove, Kensington Flyer. Gwen's Rules was the next. Then we had Special Call. Further away was Silver Sister, never in the call, with Stars in her Eyes and Sir Chrysler.
Tit for Tat wins the Group 1 Telegraph handicap in New Zealand, ridden by Michael Walker, paying $6.50 and $2.20, and it's a photo for the minor placings. 4 minutes away from the first at Rosehill today, Safety all the rage at $1.60. Looking for value? Well, one of the each-way hopes is Hong Hai at $17, trained by Tommy Wong, and Wayne Harris interviews the trainer now.
Thanks, Joe. A trainer we don't see very often here in Sydney is Tommy Wong, and he's got Hong Hai running in the first race here. Firstly, welcome, Tommy. Now, you give this horse a fair bit of trial coming into this race. Yes. Is he pleased you?
Yeah. Top Safety, hardest to beat 4, Thunderfall, and 8, Snow Halo.
And they'll be moving in shortly for the opening race at Rosehill. We're still waiting for minor placings on the Telegraph handicap won by Tit for Tat. And now let's update race 1 at Cheltenham, coming up at 1 p.m. Ratings have selected Night Thunder, trained by John Hawkes, gelding by Encores. Safety has had 3 starts for a win and a second. That win came at Rosehill Gardens back on the 28th of December. The horse beat home Spinning Boy and ran a nice race behind Spur Me On last start at Rosehill. Placings New Zealand. The winner number 1, Tit for Tat, beating Egyptian Rain, and Fair Embrace ran 3rd. Now, the Quinella on the Group 1 feature in New Zealand today should pay $20.60 and the trifecta $180.40. The next race from Trentham in New Zealand is the Group 1 Thorndon Mile. Now, the last few horses are getting set in Sydney for the first of the day. Let's join Ian Craig.
As Joe joins us now, and Dean's with us, so all our Sky Channel operations are with us as we say hello to you all. And on a warm day in Sydney and a good track here, number 1 Safety, a very, very short price favourite in the ring and on the New South Wales State. Actually, I was chatting to Des Hoisted a short time ago, and he was talking about Fresh Boy, the first winner at Sandown this afternoon, and he said it brought back memories to him because the Fresh Boy of yesteryear was a very handy horse and was placed to Haraji in a Melbourne Cup. Now, Hint of Success goes in here, and McAllister walking forward now for the first of 8 races. And they're all there now. Snow Halo, one of the newies, has drawn the inside. Set, racing this time, and Safety and a Hint of Success jump quickly, and the same for Hong Hai. Moving forward smartly is Thunderful, and Snow Halo nice and handy from the inside gate. A bit more than a length away next is Sam Sung a Song, followed by Monty Express very wide, and the last is McAllister. 7:50 to go, and a Hint of Success sped away. Leads Hong Hai 2, Safety the outside, and then Sam Sung a Song, followed by Thunderful. Snow Halo drifting back, Monty Express passes it, and McAllister brings up the rear to the turn at the 500 marker, and Hint of Success showing a lot of speed leads the favourite Safety a length as they round the bend. Sam Sung a Song is next, then Hong Hai, Monty Express and Thunderful in the stretch now down to the 300, and Safety races up the head to Hint of Success, a length the Sam Sung a Song, and Hong Hai is battling on very well at the 200 marker, and McAllister's putting in a run. Safety hits the front now. Hong Hai is next, then McAllister. It's Safety the inside and Hong Hai. Safety is pulling out sufficient, and Safety will win it. Safety from Hong Hai, McAllister 3rd. Snow Halo debuted well for 4th. Then Sam Sung a Song, followed by Thunderful with Monty Express, and the early leader knocked up to run last, Hint of Success. 1, 2, 7. Safety will get the money in the first of the day. A genuine gelding, lumping is 58 kilos by Encores from the top roll mare Miss Norelli, trained by John Hawkes for the Woodland Stud Syndicate. And I tell you what, Hong Hai, didn't he run a nice race? A newcomer by the American horse Lysias, and he debuted very, very well. So too did Snow Halo, who hasn't run a place but got home all right, jumped reasonably, then lost ground, and McAllister, the widest of all in the straight, he got home pretty well too. So there could be a little bit of depth in that form, and the numbers are there. 1 from 2 7, and the official fourth, number 8. Safety first, number 2, Hong Hay second by Lysius, trained by Tommy Wong at Hawkesbury, written by Lane Maloney. And number 7, third, McAllister, is by City Dancer and is trained by Gary Nixon, written by Rod Quinn. Fourth to number 8, Snow Halo. Time was 1:04.62. 1:04.62 is outside Paris Dreams class record, 1:03.54, and the sectional time was 34.91. Now, the official tote dividends. Number 1, $1.60 and $1.10.
Yes, a nice effort by Safety. Cut above them today in the first race at Rosehill.
Gates filling well. Next along is Martella, who's been well tried. Kentucky Hilda to get set. Jalukas away with Sea Conquest and Kawasaki Sand. There's 4 to move in. Now Kentucky Hilda goes up. She's at big odds. Just doesn't seem to have come back well this time round. Seems to be struggling for a form in all runs in this prep. She had a long break, nearly 11 months away. Now Jaluka goes into the stalls, so we're nearly set. Kawasaki Sand and Sea Conquest to move up, and we'll have them right to go. Kawasaki Sand coming in now. Nearly ready. Sea Conquest will take her place in the middle gate. About to come up and complete the line. Righto, Rod, thank you. Martella's the best tried in it. It's equal favourite on course with River Waltz. Set to go, 1,200 metres. Second at Sandown Lakeside. Shah Elmer getting a little edgy on the inside. There is an attendant with her. Racing, good start, and Shah Elmer jumping out nicely with Jaluka. Limerick Lady looking for the early lead. Kentucky Hilda, River Waltz both began swiftly as well. Martella's driving up to be right with them. Settling, Limerick Lady from Martella. Kentucky Hilda trapped out 3 wide. River Waltz getting in behind them, 4th on the outside of Jaluka. Then Kawasaki Sand, a length and a half to Shah Elmer, being followed by Sea Conquest, and 1.5 to Touchy Subject. At the 800, going quickly, Limerick Lady by a length. Martella is second. River Waltz a length and a quarter away third. Then Kentucky Hilda outside Jaluka, another 2 lengths Kawasaki Sand. Length and a half Sea Conquest, Shah Elmer the rail, and Touchy Subject. Limerick Lady coming around the home turn in front. Martella is second. River Waltz comes out 3 wide. Then Kentucky Hilda and Jaluka as they corner, and Sea Conquest pulls out wide around Kentucky Hilda as they came to the 300 metre mark, and Limerick Lady out by 2. Martella's under the whip, so is River Waltz, followed by Jaluka, Kentucky Hilda, and then Sea Conquest. Limerick Lady still clear at the 200 over 2 lengths. Martella tries hard. Sea Conquest and Touchy Subject is coming. Limerick Lady from Martella. Touchy Subject flying down the outside will get them all. Touchy Subject wins it from Limerick Lady. A half head Martella third, Sea Conquest, and then came Shah Elmer, trailed by Jaluka, Kentucky Hilda. Next to finish in the race, Kawasaki Sand, and River Waltz dropped out and finished last. Upset in the second, Craig Newitt steering Touchy Subject home from last to pay $34.90 and $8.50. Grabbing Limerick Lady in the last little bit of the race, Martella should hold on for third, 9.43, as we await the numbers officially in the time of 1:10.8. There they are now. 9 the winner, second number 4, and third number 3. 9, 4 and 3 it was. Upset result, Touchy Subject, ridden by Craig Newitt, winning the race, and was the absolute outsider. Came off a victory in a Class 4 at Berrigan at its most recent run. She's a 5-year-old whom we've not seen very much of at all in the metropolitan area, and her 2 most recent victories are both coming at the southern New South Wales track of Berrigan. So there's an upset result. Touchy Subject first. Limerick Lady sailing along in front, setting up fast time, and she looked home at the 200, but this steep rise, which is now a 0.9 of a metre rise, just finds these leaders out a little bit. Nearly got there, but not quite. 9.43 on race 2. The bounding away is the third. It's due at 1:50.
Touchy Subject in a big upset wins race 2 at Sandown today. Interesting to see how that track is racing so far this afternoon. Horses are heading out at Eagle Farm for the first race of the day, and it's due in 6 minutes' time. Windy Kate has been a solid favourite throughout. Two, getting out to $1.50 now, Nothing Like Her, still very short, and the support ladies for the stablemate Summer Fable, and also well supported here, Highest, as we join Ian Craig.
So Nothing Like Her, all the rage here over Summer Fable. And in the ring, Nothing Like Her, round about yours for theirs, and a little more than a point shorter than the Summer Fable. Very solid favourite, looks very, very well, Nothing Like Her. Summer Fable, the stablemate, has the barrier blanket and is moving in as I speak. First of the day was won by the favourite Safety number 1, ridden by Corey Brown, beat 2 Hong Hay, 7 third McAllister, and 8 ran 4th Snow Halo. Now Summer Fable is almost there. Nothing Like Her, impressive winning at her debut following a long break, and that was at Randwick on the 4th of Jan. She hadn't sported silk since the 11th of March last year. So 2 starts, 2 wins, and by Nothing Like a Dane. And here she is, the favourite. Isn't she a good sort? Those of you watching on telly. In she goes now. Oh no, she reneged at the first attempt. And one of the gatemen just giving a bit of a rub down the face. And in she walks now. So the Waterhouse camp with a strong hand here. The favourite and second pick, Nothing Like a Summer Fable respectively. And they're all ready and set to go. Small field of 6. Starter on his stand. They're ready. And they're racing, and from the inside, Highest. First out, Beautiful Dragon jumped quickly, and here's Muntz riding hard aboard Nothing Like Her. And the favourite quickly getting across towards the rails to lead Bellevue Lady clearly. Third is Royal Catch. Highest, who lobbed in front of the barrier opening, is back now to 4th, about a length and a half. 2 lengths, Beautiful Dragon, a half her inside is Summer Fable. As they complete 400 metres now, and Muntz steadies the speed on Nothing Like Her, and she opens up a length and a half on Bellevue Lady. Highest next, followed by Royal Catch. Summer Fable next to last, and Beautiful Dragon is last. Only about 7 lengths between the field as they come down past the 750, and Nothing Like Her, a length and a half clear on Bellevue Lady. Similar margin, Highest on the inside of Royal Catch. Summer Fable second last, and at her quarters on the outside being Beautiful Dragon. 500 ahead of them here, they're almost in pairs, and Nothing Like Her in front, a length and a half. Bellevue Lady galloping second, followed by Highest, Royal Catch, Summer Fable, and Beautiful Dragon last. Entering the straight now, Nothing Like Her, about 3/4 of a length clear on Bellevue Lady, followed by Highest. 2 lengths Summer Fable, and then Royal Catch. Now Muntz gets into Nothing Like Her. How's she going to run the last 200? She's a length and a half. Summer Fable, the stablemate, who is representing big danger. Summer Fable catches Nothing Like Her. Heads are off, and Summer Fable is a mile too good for Nothing Like Her. 3rd home Highest, 4th Royal Catch, 5th Bellevue Lady, and 6th and last was Beautiful Dragon. Number 3's got the prize here at 330 and 170 from Nothing Like Her at 120 and no third. 3, 2 and 1 will be the numbers. Summer Fable, she was simply too good for a stablemate. She had a nice run back in the field, and when Boss pulled her out in the straight, she lengthened stride. There was a lot more confidence in the latter part of the race in the betting ring for Nothing Like Her. Mid-stages, Summer Fable had quite a deal of support, but it worked out that she was simply too good for her more fancied stablemate. 3, 2, 1, 4. Summer Fable by Revoke, the Irish horse from Summer Saga, a Sir Tristram mare, trained by Gay Waterhouse for TJ, JD, GM and Mrs. MJ Pemberton, and ridden by Glenn Boss. Number 2 second, Nothing Like Her, by Nothing Like a Dane, El Rello, Gay Waterhouse, Chris Muntz. And third going to number 1, Highest, who's by Masquet from Consular Bell, Jack Denham, Corey Brown. And number 4, Royal Catch, was the official 4th. The winning margin was
3, 2, 1 and 4 after the running of race 2 at Rosehill today. The stablemate to the odds-on favourite winning, Summer Fable at 330 and 170, backed off the map late in proceedings. Okay, Cheltenham race 2 coming up shortly on